Hey everybody, Casual Stash Games here. Um, I don't know if many of you know or like were informed, but I've told that I changed my name. Before I was the Red Guardian. Yes, still me. I just changed my name to the Casual Stash Games. But anyway, I wanted to make this video. Um, it's a very sensitive topic, and I feel like I should talk about it and give some closure to those that may need this. Um, First off, have any of you been classified as a misfit or like a monster? Have any of you been looked at differently? Whether it be like a physical, mental, whatever. Have any of you ever been looked at differently by people because you are considered different from them? Well, I have recently started, and I'm almost done. Um, I It's a show on HBO Max. Now, a precursor warning: it's for like adult audiences because it contains very adult-like content, and it shows stuff that may be really um how do I say it, uncomfortable for viewers because it deals with problems in the real world. Um well, let me just tell you about these people. Let me like introduce who they are in the show in case you want to check it out, but I do warn you it's very mature. So I'm just warning you. Um Cliff Steele, a race car driver who um, got turned into a robot. He was in a car accident. What was left of him was his brain. So his brain was put into a metal body. So he looks at himself as this monstrous freak, like robot, like he's just all robot. Second would be Larry Trainer. He's like a U.S. pilot. Uh, he was um, he like flies planes. Well, anyway, he was on this secret mission in space, and he was in like a nebula space type field. Well, anyway, this blue entity hit his plane, and it caused him to crash. Uh, he's all burned up inside, and they think he's dead, but he's not. But like, there's so many burns, and but it's like radioactive, so he has to wear bandages all over, special goggles and all that. So what he looks at himself as this monstrous freak who like anyone who gets close to him, like he doesn't want to, like he could kill him because of the radioactive. Um, the blue entity like tortures him because of his past. Um, but yeah, he looks at himself as a freak because he's all mummified. Like he, like he, like if you saw someone, like if someone had a burn and they're all bandaged, like you think like, oh, well, what's wrong with that guy? Um, Third, Rita Farr. Now, she was like an actress. Like in her time, she was a famous actress. Everyone knew her name. She played major roles in movies. Um, anyway, during a scene, she falls into the water and she comes out, and her face is all like blob, like blobbly, like she's a hideous blob, and people look at her as a hideous blob woman. She has this like very insecure about herself, like her thing is so messed up. She can't, you know, she looks at herself as this hideous blob monster because people look at her like that too. Uh, yeah, she's very insecure. But later she changes. So, um, yes. Then there is Jane. Well, her story is like this little girl who like is abused during her childhood. I'm not gonna tell you what, but abused. But anyway, she creates these different personas, and you know their job is to like protect her from everyone. So she is like the one that like doesn't want to get close to anyone or be friendly. So she has these different personas that do their own thing. Like one paints, one is called Baby Doll. That's like the only persona that's like the friendly type. Sorry, I didn't mean to do quotes, but yeah, she's a friendly type, and she's the one who likes to play with the others. Be friendly. Um, there's Hammerhead, which is like her mean, you know, tough girl, you know. Um, and then there's and then there's Jane, which is the one who is like the primary, like she is like the one who watches over her, like does the stuff out in the real world to protect her from the outside. Um, but yeah, every one of them. Oh, sorry, I forgot one. Cyborg. Now I'm pretty sure all of you know who Cyborg is. Yes, the boy who got turned into a robot. His story is there was an accident, and his dad turned him into Cyborg, which we all know. Yes, Cyborg with the eye and the robotic arm and all that. Well, he looks at himself as this, like, at first he's like, oh, like he's a hero. Like, I'm thinking this is taking place before like he joins the Justice League, but like this is like in his teen years. But anyway, he's this badass hero, saving people, doing stuff. But then he questions like, why did his dad do this to him? Why did his dad make him cyborg? He looks at himself as this robotic freak, like because there was a way to where he could actually looked human. Um, Synthetic skin. But his dad chose to make him into a robot. So he looks at himself as this robotic freak. And, I'm pretty sure people would always feel that way if they had cybernetics and all that. Anyway, all of them have differences that, sets them apart from, the normal looking people. Well, they then meet Danny. Danny is gender fluid. At first, Danny is like referred to as a town, but then, it's a safe haven for people of the trans, bi, lesbian, gay, gender fluid people. It's like a safe haven for them to be who they are and not be like afraid of being who they are. Anyway, they go there, and Larry, he's sitting in the like little club, and they sing this song called People Like Us. Now, the song talks about, um, the song talks about people, that are considered misfits, outcasts in all of society, whether they be gay, lesbian, trans, bi, gender fluid, people who identify differently than those that call themselves normal. Well, the song also talks about, they talk about, not being afraid of who you are. Like, let yourself, like, show. Like, don't be afraid of being, different in the society. And, it hits me. We live in a world where people are so judgmental. Being judgmental to the gays, the lesbians, the trans, the gender fluids, those people that identify different. And, it makes me think people don't realize that they are human beings just like we are, and to judge them because they are different than us is wrong. And I don't like that. I don't like judging people. I don't want to, like, hate just because they identify something different. Um, you know, Seeing that in the Doom Patrol, got me all teary eyed. Um, you probably can't see, but my eyes are like getting a little watery just talking about this. But I wanted to make this video for any of you who are part of the LGBTQ society and everything else. Um, I want you to know that you don't have to change who you are just because someone says so. You don't have to stop being who you are. Embrace who you are and let it shine through you. Because in the end, we're all human beings. What gives people the right to judge others because they are considered different or considered a misfit in society? Um, my friends who identify as different, I want you to know that you don't have to be afraid anymore. You don't have to listen to what people say about you. Do not let the judgment of others declare who you are and who you want to be. Who you are is who you are. Who you want to be is who you want to be. And I don't want any of you to let the judgment of this world get you down or tear you down. Because you're special in this world no matter what people say. And I just want you to know that. And you have my support. Um, it really gets me thinking. Um, well, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all. Want to let you know my feelings and all that. Let you know how I feel. Describe. Never be afraid of being a misfit, because even if you are a misfit, You're a special, unique one, and no one can ever change that. So, be who you are, declare who you are, and don't listen to the judgmentality of this world. If you let other people's perception of you declare who you are, you will never grow. Well, I hope you guys like this video. If anyone has like any comments and all, no negative comments, please. No hate. I want your guys' feedback on how you feel about this. If you want to share some stuff, let me know. Well, it was nice talking to you all. I hope you guys liked this bit.